Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have some big news coming out of the LCS. As you guys can see up on the screen, LEC Wooloo with the banger yesterday. Corejj has agreed to re-sign with Team Liquid. Now, he doesn't write an article or anything here, so we don't get too much detail about what exactly is going on, but I would love to hear or see just how long this contract is or whatever. You know, is this a 1-year deal, 2-year deal, 3-year deal? What was going on? It is still very, very interesting to me why Team Liquid did not re-sign Corejj throughout the season or anything like that. You know, if they were ultimately going to come to a decision with him. Also, of course, we heard earlier in the offseason, you know, potentially Corejj and Bjergsen didn't want to play together. And it seemed like with Bjergsen still under contract and also doing a ton of content for Team Liquid, going to LCS finals for them, traveling all around for them, doing all this stuff, that TL was probably going to be hanging on to Bjergsen. You know, it's kind of harder to replace somebody in the mid lane, all that stuff. But then we know Bjergsen is testing free agency. And obviously now with Corejj re-signing, I do wonder, did Team Liquid want to pick Bjergsen, and then Bjergsen wanted to leave, so now they're going with Corejj? Was TL always going to go with Corejj, and Bjergsen was going to be always hitting the road? I don't know. This thing is very, very interesting. We also heard some reports and rumors earlier in the offseason that TL was potentially looking at bringing up Jan and Ayla. You know, Steve said they wanted to go away from super teams going forward in the future. They wanted to, you know, promote within. They wanted to have an environment that was able to bring people up and allow them to shine and all these things. And Ayla is really, I guess, seen as the best prospect in the LCS academy system right now. There's arguments you can make about a couple of other guys, but Ayla's one of the best. I think the most people would say Ayla's probably the best. So the fact that TL had him and was able to bring him up or call him up made this whole thing very, very interesting. But Corejj has been the face of the franchise for Team Liquid. I believe somebody said he's about to be going into his 5th year with Team Liquid now, which I believe is far and away the longest tenure of any player in the LCS with their team. I think like Blabber has been on Cloud9 for a while too, but I do not think it has been 5 years to my understanding. But still, Corejj obviously you know has meant so much to TL and the LCS during his time with the team. But yeah, this is pretty crazy. I mean, there's so many questions now. Who is TL's AD carry going to be? Are they going to look at potentially bringing back Doublelift? That would be absolutely hilarious. Is Jan going to get the call up? Are they going to look somewhere else? Obviously, I think this is a pretty big hit to Cloud9, who a lot of people thought would be the potential top landing spot for Corejj if he did leave. Now, what is Cloud9 going to do in the support position? Is Sven going to stay? Are they going to try to land somebody else? And where is Ayla ultimately going to end up going? You know, if we look at some of the teams, I don't really know exactly where he's going to end up. CLG, you know, they have Poom. FlyQuest has Aphromoo. Cloud9 could potentially be a very, very good landing spot for Ayla. You know, I believe Ayla's either Australian or from New Zealand. You know, he's from the Osh region. Maybe pairing him up with Fudge on Cloud9 could be interesting. And other than that, I mean, it seems like kind of C9 or bust for Ayla at this point, unless he wants to go to, you know, one of the bottom tier teams, like maybe go to a Golden Guardians or something like that. I don't know. Very, very weird. But yes, Corejj, kind of the big story the whole year was that he was set to be a free agent. They weren't re-signing him and they weren't getting a deal done. We didn't know what the heck was going on. So we have at least one question answered for TL. Still a ton of other questions about TL headed forward into the next season, but Corejj is back with the team, at least according to LEC Wooloo. Pretty big deal, and we'll have to see how the rest of the dominoes follow. But pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you soon. Peace.